Probably what I'll probably start doing on this one. Probably let one to run or something. Maybe not. So we're taking out pre-market low right now. We'll see if we get some follow through. See if we'll get the follow through. I think we should though. Yeah, what's up, Deadwolf? Yeah, I took about 3 shorts on the way down. Hopefully, we can see some follow through here without it coming back. Continuation. I saw on the Nasdaq had a nasty drop this morning as well. But we did see a bounce on the Nasdaq, so well, we got some profits locked in on the ES here. We got some profits locked in. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We got some profits locked in. So whatever happens here, all right, we got the profits locked in. We made about, well, like I said, I've been taking shorts all day, or not all day, but I have profit somewhere. Dang, dude. Dang. Dang, dude. Dang. Dang. Okay. Dang. Dang. All right, looks like my pump on silver worked out. I didn't expect it to. I didn't expect silver to be on one this morning too, but. Okay, I mean, I guess I guess we have to find another position, I guess. All right, so we up $1,100 this morning. Nice. We are up $1,100. Oh yeah, let me open up the chat. I mean, do we see a continuation here to the downside? I mean, it looks like we could. But we see a continuation to the downside here. I mean, this doesn't bounce. All right, I'll give it a try, man. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. It's not like I don't think we see a bounce. I'll give it a try. So, I mean, if it takes out those lows, then... All right. A retest of 800. If it pulls back to 800, I'm willing to see a continuation move here. What's up, Santiago? Because I think the market cleared out these highs. We got a lower high on the ES. We have the market literally rejecting off of that trend line from, I think, last week. Where was this trend line? Okay, so where did this trend line come from? Obviously, this was probably old price action. That can't be right. That trend line came from somewhere, but all right. So now my drawing to okay. All right, man. Let's just get rid of this. All right. Yeah, that trend line got a super drop right there. And we draw another trend line right here at the same location, but for this price action right there. And lo and behold, another trend line drop. All right, so yeah, I might have missed it. I might have missed it here. Might have missed it. I mean, there's not too much I can complain about here. I mean, we made money this morning, so yeah, unless I got to pull that order there. I don't think it's gonna pull back for us. It sucks that I got kind of stopped out on that one, and but I mean we locked in the profit, so can't really be too angry about that, I guess. Dang, NQ already pulled back. Dang, Santiago, did you take the sweep of the pre-market low? Did you take that? I mean, it is running up into these EMAs, but oh, you took that? Nice. Let me guess. Are you trading evals? Okay, so you did decide to lock the account out. You know, I mean, the biggest blockers for us in these evals is cortisol for real. Because you had $1,100 already locked in, taking this trade, you wouldn't be of sound mind and sound body. It would work, but for whatever reason, the mind is not built to perform under pressure. For whatever reason. That's why some people can take just crazy trades when there's no stress involved. But once stress, fear, once those emotions come into play, it just seems like we don't know what to do after that. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. You would think if our brains or whatever is supposed to be, oh shit, I got filled. Nice. If we're supposed to be fit for survival, why the hell are we falling under pressure? It doesn't make sense. But I guess it is what it is. I didn't know that we got fill. So we got another fill on the ES. Got another fill. Unlike the Nasdaq, the ES didn't sweep the lows and pump back up. We didn't see that. We just saw the ES just straight take out these lows. So I'm looking for a follow through here. You shorted the point of control rejection? They made money on my phone. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see if maybe I spoke too soon. But I mean, the Nasdaq does look like it can continue to go lower. All right, well, shit. I think this is probably why, if I'm going to choose one instrument, it probably would have to be the ES. It would probably have to be the ES because, you know, stuff like this, yeah, you can get paid like this, but man, it's obvious this market is going down. But stuff like this is very, I guess it builds bad habits of fighting the trend. All right, well, enough about that, I guess. We'll see if we can get this this rotation down here on the ES. We'll see. So I'm in 7 micro contracts. I'm already up about $1,100. Like this morning, I took about 3 trades down. I took a trade from the top, got my order filled. I shorted the pullback, got my order filled. This is my 3rd trade in this account. We're already up $200. Was able to get a silver play. I wasn't expecting that. But I set a limit on silver, not thinking too much of it. It got filled and
So following the early news from the European session of Yemen Houthis saying they attacked Saudi military landing ship and 4 escort vessels off of Mocha coast in the Red Sea with ballistic missiles and no Saudi confirmation, Arab news citing Yemen saying any escalation of tensions by the Saudi regime will be met with a reciprocal response.
So it's interesting how the market did all of this before that the news that we got this morning. Supposedly, Iran has declared that they're moving from a defensive stance to a more offensive stance, meaning that I guess that can be interpreted as an escalation in the war, or I guess I don't know if it's a war yet. No one declared it a war. It's still, I guess, supposedly it's still a military operation, right? But we all know it's a war, or an act of aggression, since we like to use words. It happened this morning. Where is it at? It says reports on the approval to extend the 60-day period between Iran and America. Where is it at? It says senior Iranian officials, Iran has decided to shift its policy from defensive to a fully offensive one. So that could be seen as an escalation. I'm pretty sure oil went up. Yep, look at that. Oil went up. Says all Iranians and entities will be prepared to escalate tensions in the Hormuz Strait and the region if diplomacy fails. Interesting. All right, so we'll see. We'll see if the ES is going to hold at these lows, but it looks like it won't. Or we'll see if it holds at these lows. I mean, this was a very not necessarily a high risk trade, but I am shorting at the lows. It could pop back up to these EMAs.
Ten minutes ago, we get the US NAHB housing market index forecast 33, prior 34.
Target fill, baby.
Oh my god. Oh my
god. Oh man, yeah, that was crazy.
I saw it last night. I was like, "Oh shit!" Looks like it came 3 points away from it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I thought I was gonna be the one that'd be like, "Yeah, yeah." 985.
Yeah, man. Then I had to wait an hour after that. An hour after that, just to get vindicated.
Dude, and then it overshot your expectation last night, 215.
Yeah, it really did. I was like, dang, I thought 280 was going to be the limit.
Yeah. I might as well delete this footprint chart on the Nasdaq because it means nothing. It means nothing.
That was super wrong. Like, we went to what, 3? Well, in that run up, it was like 331. And then I told you, if you look back, you could have had a good short at London. I'm like, of course they do this. Of course.
Yeah.
They don't know anything else. Yeah, you could have caught like a good 70 point short at London. London Open never fails.
Trying to debate if I should. 800. I'll take that short if given the opportunity. 'Cause I should have taken that that pullback. That's what I should have done. Okay. But yeah, I looked at the Nasdaq last night and I was like, man, that is insane. This is insane. Well, isn't the fact that it pushed higher isn't insane. It's just the fact that we had all this volume in these candles right here. Like in this little range right here, we had all this volume in this candle just for the market, just to trade right through it like it was nothing. And it's like, man, that kind of mental gymnastic bleeds into other instruments. That's why I was like, that's why I asked Alfred last night, should I just trade the Nasdaq? Or because I like the moves on the Nasdaq, but man, I do find myself trying to get ahead of it. And when it just runs through supply, I start thinking that the Nasdaq does that. Or not the Nasdaq, the ES does that, or gold or silver, when they don't. But in the heat of the moment, I'm thinking, remember what happened on Nasdaq? It can happen on here too.
Yeah. Well.
Are you in something right now or no?
Your shorts. Excuse me. I'm long at 187, but your shorts should work though. It should play out because this thing has definitely shifted. I mean, we're getting pushed back now, but I'm sure it'll go lower.
I'm pretty sure. Well, looks like we got 5 more minutes until the 9 o'clock algo. Looks like I'm about to
5 minutes ago to begin the US NAHB Housing Market Index forecast 33 prior 34.
Looks like I'm about to render a decision. Sometimes I can just hate this tool. So you know, someone asked what are my top 3 prop firms last night, and I said Tradeify was one of them. I go into their Discord just randomly, and the topic of discussion is that Tradeify is taking forever on payouts, and it seemed like this is being reported from multiple people that they've requested payouts like last week or something like that, and they haven't gotten them. So we'll see. I think I'm still 5 days away from a payout with Tradeify. Well, interesting, Discord. That's interesting. Discord just said that interesting.
SpaceX extending gains session high 5.8%.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah, but I didn't close my runner contract though, like I should have. So here we are again. Trying again. Pretty convinced that yeah.
1 minute to go now to the data. NVIDIA Contour FTs to invest $100 billion for open AI data center in Ohio. 10 seconds left of the data.
10 seconds left for the data. I have, okay, so Discord is really
35, high look forecast of 33.
Yeah, Discord is being real stupid right now because I'm trying to verify it. So to use that app, I need to verify my Discord. And it's been sending me the code and hold on, what's going on? It says invalid order. What's going on? I think it okay, I think that's probably what happened. Yeah. So my stop didn't come down because it wicked down and popped right back up. I'm not gonna play this game.
Well, I tried.
What did you try? Going long? Oh yeah, you did say that you were long.
Yeah, gotta let it go. Maybe I could squeeze a little more out of it, but gotta let it go. That dark pool volume slowly dropped.
Just gonna have to do that, man.
We have also posted the article from FT, get NVIDIA to invest $100 billion in open AI data center in Ohio.
Authenticator app. I got an authenticator app for.
Gotta let it go.
418.
And the report is out on the feed for you to read through as well for the US NAHB Housing Market Index.
I just hate shorting this market.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think that let's think that. God damn it, Silver. Why do you do? Well, I guess it did give me an opportunity. All right, I got like 10 things going on at one time to try to focus on. All right, for whatever reason. So, like I said, I would have already been out of this, but the ES decided to pop right back up, and I hate when it does that, man. It decided to pop right back up before my stop came down. Yeah. Okay, so what does this thing ask? streamer mode and they hold on, give me like a couple. Let me disconnect from the call and I'll pop back in. Okay, so one, two. Nice one, yes. Nice one. Nice one. Nice. Really wish it would stop being gay. I guess I should have did all this technical stuff when given the chance. I didn't expect none of this. I didn't expect none of this. Honestly, I don't understand why. I never require all. I'll try this one more time. If not, then I'll just Why is that, Alfred? I would say that, like I said, none of my executions are on TradingView itself. When the only time I'm trading on TradingView itself is if I'm
France's 30-year bond yield rising back to 18-year high at about 4.86%.
is if I guess I'm too lazy to post it on the chart. If I see something and I want to hurry up and get into it, I trade it on the chart, but the fills are horrible. At least for me, they are. They're horrible fills. You would think that they would just make this not complicated, but for whatever reason, it's complicated. I don't really know where it's at. I'm gonna have to look for it. You would think they would just have it would have it on this page right here, but they don't. hate that so much, man. It's so frustrating, man. Just for the server. All right, my bad.
134. What's up, man?
Oh, TPT's doing a 50% off sale. And now it's 3-day minimum. Hey, they feeling the heat now that we have more competition. Seeing them sales drop.
3-day minimum to pass?
Mm-hmm.
What?
TPT, huh?
You have my curiosity.
Man, look at silver right now. What the actual fuck?
Is it pumping? Because gold is up right now.
Super pumping.
So the commodities, well, what's oil doing? My baby CL. So I think today is short the pops, at least until we get to certain levels. I hate shorting. I really do.
Yeah. I've been in this short. Well, it popped back up, so my stop triggered, but it popped up so fast that I would have already been out of this trade already, but dang, it's already 9:26. God dang.
Yeah, I think that's the play today. Short the pops.
It would have been nice. Like I said, I'm trying to use this freaking app, but I need a phone verification on Discord, and Discord is just being so stupid. It's not even accepting the damn code that it sent me. Like, my God, dude. And then it's saying that I'm wrong. Like, Discord is trying to gaslight me. Like what? All right, Discord.
Yeah. Oh shoot, price dropped down to 56. I had a limit at 54 earlier to go long, but that is off the board. Did we at least get clearance of the gap? Nah, because it could do better than that. Yeah, 56, 50. It wasn't a complete fill. There are a lot of puts though.
Dang, we got one more minute to the initial balance. What the hell is time flying by so fast like this? What's going on? What's going on? Time is just flying.
Yeah, it is.
Nitro. All right, I don't know. That's the server. This is the user settings. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Dude, yes, whatever, dude. Whatever. Whatever. Mm. Ah. Why the hell would streamer mode be underneath appearance? That is so stupid. Oh my god, I hate this thing so fucking much. Oh my god. I was looking for under things that made sense and it's under appearance. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, all right.
Just kind of patiently waiting. See if we can get filled on the
Content
short.
facts: Japanese envoys to visit Russian foreign ministry on Tuesday.
Well, prices at PLC with the ES. It's trying here. But we're not getting no follow through, unfortunately, for my position that I should have already been out of.
What, you went long or something?
No, I was in short. And it super pops up literally at my trigger. I don't know. I don't know. When stuff like this happens, it's like, wow, what are the odds? You know, what are the odds?
What'd you say?
So a reminder, back on August 13th, Japan's Foreign Minister Motegi, who said that he strongly protests Putin's visit to disputed island.
So I was muted the whole
said
time.
that Northern Territories are Japanese inherent territory historically and under international law. So just give me some color to this meeting that's due to take place Tuesday.
You said you was muted the whole time, like on your stream.
Yeah. Going to try to do it. But that feels like it's too close.
Okay.
I might not get in a trade.
All right.
This is why shorts suck.
Yeah. Oh, where are you short at?
I'm not short.
Oh, you're long. Oh.
10%.
Oh, you don't have a positional?
No, I don't.
Okay. Finally. You know, now, you know what? This profit target ain't good enough no more. It ain't good enough no more. Making me wait for it. All right.
Dang, they do not want to limit me in. Jeez. I'm trying to short. But I want what I want. Give me my limit. They do not want to give me my limit.
I mean, it only bounced on. I mean, like I said, it was a runner contract. It was only a micro contract. Already took the profits of. It's a mic. I mean, it's just a runner. So there's no harm, no foul. But this is the full position, though. This is the full position. I'm thinking about probably possibly doing like the same thing on ES, but usually with ES, it's hard to have runners. It's hard to justify runners, honestly.
They do not want me to get in this. That's crazy.
Well, you went for my stop last night, so
What are you trying to say? That this is some sort of payback? Some sort of market payback? Oh, I'm tired. Y'all can do it. You can limit me in and then drop. Come on. Y'all can do it. No way. She got the 210. Come on, fools. Y'all can do it. Limit your boy in and then drop the scam. Oh man. All right, we're in. Oh, whoa now. You limit me in. Now you gotta drop. Whoa now.
okay. Alrighty, yes. I do have a limit order to go long on ES if it goes down lower. If it goes down lower, I'm going to enter into a long position. But it's looking like it doesn't want to. It's looking like it wants to, the bears want to fail at this 21 EMA before going down lower. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's trying to break my heart. That's what it looks like. Oof. Come on, Iran. So it seems like if Iran tweets something, the market shorts. If Trump tweets something, the market. Hold on. Because the market does dump when Trump.
Well, there was news about the straight at like 5:25, 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
It was like an instant 50-point pump candle on the 5-minute, and
Really?
then like a and then like a 40-point dump after that on the next candle. So I was like, well, this just kind of canceled each other out.
Yeah, that sounds like the Nasdaq. That sounds exactly like the Nasdaq. The first attempt to fill the gap is a trap. I don't know why the NQ just doesn't like filling that gap on that first try. It likes to trap as many traders as possible before it does it. Mm. Yeah. Well, the initial balance is officially formed by the Nasdaq. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Oh, no wonder why the Nasdaq is literally just hanging around the 50% of the initial balance right now. It's hanging around the 50% of the initial balance.
Yeah, that's where I took my short.
Oh, did you?
And she's not holding up her end of the bargain right now.
Well, usually with range rotation, if it doesn't break the low, then it's going back for the highs. The 50% is like a first target because you know that you'll at least get that or somewhere close. Opening up a position at the 50%, I don't know.
Played this wrong.
I mean, with the Nasdaq, I guess it could be. I mean, I guess. It's I don't think it'll go back to the highs. It'll probably project at maybe 330ish, maybe. 330ish. You have all those EMAs just stacked right there. But I mean, this is the Nasdaq. It's not like it's the ES or nothing. Always got to remember that. That's probably why I probably should just gotta play so much mental gymnastics with the Nasdaqs. Okay. I mean, it is what it is, right? Well,
According to IS today, Saudi Arabia attacks border regions of Yemen.
all right. So we got that rejection around 230-ish. We'll see if it holds. We'll see if it holds. You should be. I mean,
Just a bit further detail from ISNA. They say Saudi Arabia targeted villages in Al Shawaq area of the city of Razi, located in the border province of Sada, with artillery shelling.
And no, market knows I don't like shorting anymore. Yeah, but I effed up on my scale, and I probably should have scaled that view pop. That's my fault anyway, for being or thinking that Nasdaq was gonna get aggressive at this point.
yeah. I mean, with the initial balance, I think moving forward, I'm just gonna focus on the initial balance because last night the market, we got this drop because the market literally failed to break out of Friday's initial balance, and they tried to push up and they failed. They pulled back at the high, and then they dropped right back into the range. And I saw that, so I was like, you know what, man, I might just pay attention to the initial balance. I'm not going to pay attention to anything else. So we got the new initial balance, and you can see that obviously it made its high, it's made its low. They're trying to push past the 50%. You're seeing the failure, so if we do see a drop and it pulls back to the 50%, that's where I would enter, at the pullback of the 50%, but not necessarily at the 50%. Right now it's working because obviously the EMAs are in the way, but normally I wouldn't do that on the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq likes to play around at the 50% a lot. If you kind of back test that, it likes to play around, like it'll fail, and then if you short the failure, you can target the bottom of the range. And that usually works. All right, finally, ES. Finally. Probably should just take it. But after it made me wait like that, nah, I'm not done. Hold this.
Take that, take that.
Take that, take that. Oh, excuse me. You know what, Smith? Mm. 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 Okay. Do you have a plan B? If this doesn't work out, or are you still in the show? Oh.
Discount just for bullish. I'm just gonna have to. That's grimy. Cute. That's grimy. 30 points.
All right, Smith. At least on the Nasdaq.
Dang, that's crazy. Thought I'd get some overextension to the downside, but I guess no. Guess I missed all of that while I was waiting to limit in. Dang.
Well, you do have some saving grace a little bit. I see where this thing could potentially go. You already know the Nasdaq will do it, but I know you don't want to hear that right now, so I'll just give it to myself right now. But I would look for a plan B to either get out of it, because it could just go up to back up into that range of that 290, 300 area. It could do that, but it would have to break the initial balance range first. Yeah, they're being like super nasty right now.
Yeah. Yes, and Q are diverged now. Once again. Hoping ES would help pull NQ down.
Yeah, we gotta remember that this could be SpaceX that's doing this too. Got SpaceX real quick. Yeah, SpaceX is on the rise right now. I just want my profit target that the ES took away from me. That's all I want.
Just gonna disregard his puts. See what happens at 250. That's not good. 85. necessarily another 50-point drop. I mean, it could happen, but these two charts are so different right now. Dang. She gave me a chance to get out too. Trump, we need you. Trump, save us. Save me. Dang, man. Something told me to freaking long the bottom. But I went against it. Right back to high. No. Yeah.
It was like a...
Wow, that's crazy. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to take this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to accept this. 634.
The Nasdaq is long. Well, I feel like the Nasdaq is still clearing out areas. We'll see what happens at 290, 300 on the Nasdaq. The ES is just hanging around right now. Like I said, I should have already been out of this short. I just hate the fact that it just popped up, just popped up, man. That's just kind of annoying. Before my stop was able to come and begin to trail it. And it's just been kind of consolidating in this area. So with the ES still at the lows, I mean, it broke structure. So I would find it hard to believe if this thing just pops back up. But I guess it could do it. All right.
Oh, what a beautiful long opportunity. No way you go all the way back. That's crazy. Bulls. Yeah, I think after this, I'm probably never gonna short again. Not for the rest of the year. Dang.
Well, if you just gonna have to be in some pain. If it goes past 305, or I mean, I don't know how far you want to take this and hold on to it and hope, but we just took out the initial balance high.
Yeah, we did.
So if we're going to see a failed breakout here, it kind of has to reject somewhere at that range. That's why I'm looking at 290, 300. If you're willing to hold it to that area, if it goes past that, you just have to take that one. If it goes past it, you don't know what the heck.
Nasdaq 100 extending gain 0.5% to session high.
But it'll probably come back into the range. and it'll probably come back to the 50%. Yeah, I mean, yeah, moving forward, yeah, I don't ever trust the 50% of the initial balance range. I wouldn't ever short or open a position at the 50%. It works sometimes, but I pay attention to the highs and the lows. That's where you're going to make your money. Because if you enter at the low, then your first target can be the 50% and vice versa. I wouldn't necessarily start a position at the 50%. Unless it's a break and retest of it. Hold on.
Let's see. Bears, y'all got a lot of making up to do. A lot.
Yogi, you said we're thinking long and short. The market is obviously short, but it's the pops that's going to get you. I mean, that's just the thing. It's the pops that's going to get you.
Last time, they might use that as support.
Tasm News, citing news sources, report new action by U.S. forces in northern Iraq. Say U.S. flies spy balloon. U.S. flies spy balloon over Erbil again. According to Tasm News.
Well, Yogi, in my opinion, I feel like you necessarily don't need to look back too far. If you're talking about looking at price or at past price action, yeah, I feel that the only thing that you really need to acknowledge is your swing high and the current swing high and the current swing low. I feel that that's all you really need. The current swing high, the current swing low, and then the market is going to basically, because this is a range, the market's basically going to rotate in between this range until it breaks down or it breaks out. But before it breaks out, and then the breakout itself will usually fill back into the range. Usually. So I feel like if you just focus on that, if you could turn price action into a range, it becomes easier to trade. It becomes easier
Iraq's
to
Prime Minister,
acknowledge
being
what's going
cited
on.
by ISNA, says that Iraq cannot rely on a single route for its oil exports and cannot remain captive to a single corridor, saying that Iraq is among the nations that will suffer the most from the closure of the Strait of Hormuz.
Get real ugly. Dang.
Now, what lines are you referring to? Are you referring to these trend lines right here? Are you referring to these lines? Or are you referring to the lines that I just drawn from this point, the swing low, and this point, the swing high? I fumbled silver, man. I fumbled silver. I fumbled that. I took profits too early because I thought that it was not going to go, but boy, was I freaking wrong. That's why you just gotta let your plan play out. Because now I feel regret. Even though I made money in that silver play, I feel regret. Didn't take full profits, and now it exceeded my profit target. That's what's bad about it. It exceeded it. All right, I really don't know what I'm going to plan on doing with this ES position. I don't know if I should hold it. It's pretty obvious that we got a lower low and we have a lower high. So basically that's a channel. It's technically a channel. Technically, but with this market, man, I mean, I guess it could just do that. It could see a range rotation up to the high of that channel. Could see that. I don't know if I should just let this one play out or if I should just take my $100 and no. Yeah, that's my determining point. It's just a swing high and a swing low. That it creates a range. It creates a range. Because if you think about it, above these highs, you have your what is it, buy stops? Below these lows, you have your sell stop. So you have liquidity underneath these lows that the market can tap into to use to fuel the move. So if the market trades into this area and fills those stops and those stops fuel the move lower, what usually happens is the market comes back and then everybody becomes sellers at this point. Vice versa, obviously, if you get a breakout, market pulls back, the market becomes buyers at this point. But usually with ranges, the market, we see failed rotations or failed breaks or false breaks. And so what the market likes to do initially is we'll see a false break underneath the low. The market will pull back into it. Usually when we see the pull back, depending on what's happening, that 50% of the range, depending on the context, you can see how the market reacts and then trade the failure back down. Or what it likes to do is if it fails to take out the lows, then the market objective is to take out the high. It's just basic range rotation. And if you kind of look at this previous one, kind of did the same thing here on the E. This is the ES that I'm looking at. That was a swing high. That was a swing low. This is about the 50%. Just about. Let's actually let's look at this. Let's look at a fib level real quick. Swing high, swing low. This is the 50%. So the market, I got it wrong. It looks like the market rejected at around the 80%. It retests the low. We see a failed breakdown of the low. So it pushes past, and then you can see that it played around at the 50%. It broke the 50%, pulled back to the 50%. And then it dropped back to the low. We saw the break of the low. And if the sellers are serious now, we should see the rejection if they're serious, because we already got price closing underneath this low. But if the bears fail, then we're going to see a range rotation back to the highs for sure. For sure. Well, I can't say for sure, but it's highly likely we would see the range rotation back to the highs. Which would kind of suck, as I should already be out of this damn position already, so that would kind of suck. I guess I'll stubbornly hold this position. Hey, no problem, Yogi. No problem. Yeah, I'm definitely excited about that, Alfred. I can finally build my own account. Finally use my Top Step brokerage account. Build my own equity up
So
instead
Board
of
Peace official says a Cushion's meeting with Netanyahu is lengthy, in-depth, and very productive. Minor Cushman was supposed to meet with Netanyahu to talk about the Gaza stuff. Nothing to do with Iran and thing like that, but just focus on Gaza and peace there. But of course, we'll see if there's anything else that comes from it. UK 30-year gilt yield rises 2 basis points to about 5.81%, the highest since May 18th.
You said Top Step is the enemy?
Public enemy number one.
So from a Board of Peace official, they said that they agreed with Netanyahu on a path forward. Again, this is about Gaza. Israelis are going to give this a chance.
Well, yeah, looks like price is coming back to my break even. Unfortunately, I might have to take a loss on this one, which sucks.
I know I'm about to take a loss on this. I'm just trying to ease the pain.
Yeah, shit.
Dang.
How many contracts are you on? Wow.
After all we've been through, NQ, you decided to do me like this?
You want my stop, Rut Kit? You want my stop? You can't have my stop. You can't have it.
Iran's parliament vice speaker says the Caspian Sea is not open for negotiation. It's Quantifiers News.
Now, I would be surprised. I would be surprised if the ES pushes past this 1 hour bearish imbalance and this 15-minute bearish imbalance to stop me out. Honestly, I guess I wouldn't be that surprised, but I would be surprised.
The Caspian
I would just
Sea
take that
is as important to us as the Strait of Hormuz, and is no different from the Strait of Hormuz, the Persian Gulf, or the Sea of Oman.
This thing probably is going to push up that high. This pain that something told me just go with the longs over the shorts.
What made you go in short, actually?
Bottom. Because at the time it looked like we were going to trend short for at least for a little bit, a while longer. Or was I wrong?
Well, that, honestly, Smith, that's kind of why I don't. I mean, that's like the biggest blocker for me with the Nasdaq, because she'll make you think that. She'll make it, and then it looks like it too. Just for her to hurt your feelings.
I wasn't even trying to get. I was just trying to get like maybe like 30 points. Something.
Also, Fars News says Iran parliamentary vice speaker says Caspian Convention will be sent to the National Security Commission for review. And they will examine whether the Caspian Convention protects Iran's interests.
But you're still short by 2 points. Hello?
Are you talking to me? Okay.
No, I don't. Why? Why? What happened? You missed it. Yeah. Stop him right here, Bear. Stop him. Take over. Stop him and take over.
I mean, this profit target it's not even good enough no more. If this thing goes down, it's not good enough anymore. I have to readjust this. It's not good enough anymore. It's not good enough no more, damn it. It's not good enough.
Let's see, where's your target at? Making me wait. Does get a rotation down, it's not going to be a big one. So my expectations are to try to lighten the blow if we do get a drop, because I don't think we're going to drop like 60 plus points. I don't think so. I mean, it can, but it's probably unlikely.
It is unlikely, but we do have Trump. They were talking about Iran all morning. You know, it can just come out randomly.
You remember? I was like, oh, it's just a police academy event. This dude mentions Iran.
Yeah. You know, you can't help himself.
You know, I don't apologize for it either. They can't have a nuclear weapon. I don't apologize for it at all. Yeah, your gas is a little high. Yeah, that's what he said. Like, okay, gas is $4 national average. But I don't apologize for it. Oh, that's such a Trump thing to say. Trump out-Trumped himself.
Man, at this point, it's hard to believe that they don't already have it. I'm sorry. I think they already have one, man. There is no way that they don't have one, or whatever they define as a nuclear weapon, or a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, remember that back in 2000, early 2000s?
Yeah.
That was the theme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons of mass destruction. That's code word for we need that oil.
They got oil that they're not using, and we need it. They need some democracy over there.
Oh man, any hopes and dreams I had for this just got shot down. Look at the 15s, see if there's any hope of a... No, not yet. So I think we can get a drop. I just think it's gonna take a while. I might have to sit through max pain. I don't know if I can do that though. I don't know if I can sit here and watch this for too much longer.
How much are you willing to lose?
I'm already at my limit. Really. I just was, man, I kind of see it, but I feel like the move is, if I was in this long, I already know I'd be holding to a profit target. Maybe I can get saved, maybe, but now we're in hopium mode, and you never want to be in this mode as a trader.
So, high-ranking Iranian source in an interview with Al-Mahindin described today's incident in Erbil, Iraq, Kurdistan as another example of what is known as false flag operation. Earlier had news, the official Iraqi news agency quoted Kurdistan counter-terrorism agency, saying 2 drones targeted the office of the Prime Minister of Kurdistan Regional Government and the residence of the head of security department.
But dang it if they fail.
A rock in a hard place, huh? A rock in a hard place. Because like you just said, if he was in it long, you know, that's crazy. Because if he was in it long, that shit would have came out. It would already came back to your break even already.
I know, right?
Well, I tried. What a stupid thing. I got a couple
Surely
more
expecting
minutes.
the US 3-month and 6-month.
I'm gonna let this
options.
play out all day if it has to. I mean, when you're shorting the market,
So
you just
the
have
US
to.
is looking to sell $92 billion of 3-month bills again, and $79 billion of 6-month bills.
Time flew by quick this morning. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, it did. It's like, yeah, it did.
I mean, I know I was a little bit late, but dang.
There's a lot of volume in this whole, obviously, because it's a range. So there's so much volume here. I don't know if
Said stop the bleeding. I probably should have. No, I'm shorting. Like that video day. It's a day 8 until of holding until we get to all-time lows.
dude, it's so crazy. Go ahead.
I laughed so hard at seeing that. I was like, this gotta be Michael Burry's secondary account or something.
It's just a dig into the shorts.
His personal futures account. Because I'm like, really? All-time
Man.
lows?
That means zero. So I mean, dude, it's not, Nasdaq is never going to zero. If Nasdaq goes to zero, then you don't need the money that you made from your short. You just, all that would be is just vindication, just pure vindication. That's all it ever would be. And you probably won't even be around to even enjoy the vindication. You have to be in heaven or hell with that. It's like, yes, it finally hit it. Nasdaq went to zero. I'm vindicated.
3-month bill high yield of 3.715%,
Okay.
the bit cover of
bought the lows,
2.86,
like, yeah, we trying to
and
get
the US
back to
selling
all-time
$92 billion,
highs.
$92 billion of 3-month
Being
bills,
up,
6-month bill high yield of 3.78%,
All
bit
that
cover of
money.
2.97. So the US
Right.
awarding 44.68% of bids at high,
Wick.
and for the
Wick,
6-month, US awards 18.55% of bids at high.
Please give me some follow through, baby. Please, baby, please. Will you? when it when it comes to this and begging, that's how you know you effed up.
You
Baby,
know, I mean-
please give me some follow through.
Begging
you
should be in the
know.
stages of grief. Begging, please. Well, bargaining is it? It's like, please, baby. Please. And then finally accepting.
I promise I'll get on that break even.
I'll never
Baby,
pull port again. Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, I'll say for 2 more minutes, man. I gotta see this through.
I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. But you know, I'm at this point. They giving me hope now. So I got... Oh man, if we can get past this dark pool volume here. I mean, I could stop the bleeding, practically break even all day. So all my work from last night will be null and void. Wow. It's like, huh, okay, that's what you get for coming after my stuff. Everything I did last night would be null and void, and I'd just take break even on the day if I exit right here.
I think you should. You know what? I think you should. Yeah, I think you should do that.
No. No.
That sounds like a
No.
great plan. Everything that you did last night invalidated. Yeah.
Giving back in the freaking New York session. Because I foolishly went against my inner thoughts. I was like, oh, well, this could go lower. It could go lower. Shut up.
You was looking at the
How dare
ES.
you.
Canada's Foreign Minister, Trade Minister LeBlanc and Chief Negotiator Charette will meet with Greer and Commerce Secretary Lightnick at the Department of
Like I
Commerce
said,
in
they're
Washington,
totally-
D.C., 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
Like different from each other.
Yeah.
Totally diverged.
Yeah. 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 But all right, guys. I'm gonna end my stream. You guys can head over to Smith's stream. I think he's gonna stay on, but I'm gonna end mine here. I do appreciate everybody that joined us this morning. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on jabbing.
Come join me in my pain.